Awesome. Thank you, Carrie. Yes, I absolutely love that there are so many different options with AvoCare because that just allows us to bring more people in with what they want to do instead of what we think is best for them. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the 4 relationships, and I want to do a couple things. I want to make sure that first, all of us in this room know exactly what the 4 relationships are. And second, I want to make sure that I give some word choices so that as you leave here, you feel more confident when you share those 4 relationships. We want to make sure that our message is strong. We don't want to weaken the message when we talk about the 4 relationships because we're timid. We never know what we might say that could, pique somebody's interest in a relationship that we didn't even know that they were interested in. So we want to make sure that we are very strong in our message. When I share the 4 relationships, I always make sure that I keep it fun. People want to join in on fun, and I just keep it very simple. So I just say, here's your 4 relationships, and it never changes whether I'm sharing it at a mixer, a meeting, or a one-on-one meeting, or whatever. It stays the same. I want you to look at this as your menu. Okay, this is your menu, and I'm your waitress, and I'm going to make some suggestions. I'm going to make some recommendations, and you get to decide which is the best fit for you. So this first relationship is a retail customer. You're going to use the product, you're going to feel great, you're going to get great support, but you're paying full price for your product. And I don't know about you, but I love a discount. Like if I walk into a store, I'm going to the back of the room to the discount rack because I love a discount, and it's no different with my product. So the second relationship, preferred customer, is the first way that you can get a discount on your product. You're going to pay $19.95, but you're going to get a great welcome gift with 8 samples of Spark. No monthly fees or no auto ships or no minimums. And you're going to get 20% off your product. And you can increase that discount to 30% just by using your own personal product over time. Now, the third relationship, distributor, is also another great option for somebody who's wanting a discount on their product or for somebody who might be wanting to bring in a little bit of extra income. So the distributorship is $59. The welcome gift is awesome. You're going to get 8 samples of Spark, 6 samples of Rehydrate, 4 samples of meal replacement shakes, and a free blender bottle. Everybody loves that free blender bottle. Again, no monthly fees, no auto ships, no minimums. But with this relationship, you can increase your discount from 20 all the way to 40% by using your own product, but also by helping other people. So as your midsection begins to shrink and you begin to feel really good and start acting like a different person, when somebody says, "What are you doing?" you can either send a referral or help them get started on product, and you're going to benefit from that. Your discount is going to increase, and you could even earn a little bit of extra income. And then this fourth relationship is so great. This is just somebody who is taking advantage of the highest discount level, which is 40%. And this is somebody who might see something different. They might see an opportunity to bring in some extra income, whether that is a lot of additional income or a little bit of additional income. It's an opportunity to earn full-time income with part-time effort. So again, these are your options, and you just get to decide which one is the best for you. So I think it's important as we share these 4 relationships that we use discernment, not fear. We have to be able to determine what our friend is interested in, and we have to be able to guide them into the right relationship that we think would benefit them the most. But we don't want to stop just because there might be a cheaper option. We want to make sure that we put it out there for them to make that decision. We don't want to decide for them just because we're not sharing all the relationships. Another really great way to share all the relationships, and this is what I call a cheat sheet. So this is so good for the new people in the room. AvoCare has done a great job at putting bullet points of what each relationship is on the website. So if you log into avocare.com, it pulls up the 4 relationships, and you can say to your friend that you're sharing product with, you can say, "Hey, when can I call you?" When you're sitting in front of your computer, it will take about 10 minutes, and we'll get you set up. So when you call them, they're sitting in front of their computer, you're sitting in front of your computer at avocare.com, and guys, you're just reading the points underneath each relationship. And then you just simply ask which one is going to work best for you and walk them through the process of getting set up. That is so simple. Anybody can do that, and so that is really great to utilize. You can do that over the phone, you can do that at a coffee shop, you can do that in their living room. It is a really great tool to utilize. So let me talk a little bit more about these first two relationships, and then Carrie's going to talk a little bit more about the second two relationships, or the last two relationships. So when we share these first two relationships, it's important to let them know what they are not going to have to do. And it's important to paint a vision of what they could miss out on by doing something with a different relationship, because people just don't know what they don't know. So the best way for me to do this is really just give an example of how I share these relationships. And I'll use my friend that I talked to earlier in the week. She told me that she wanted to do a challenge, and of course, I was excited to get her started, and I told her, I said, great, I'm excited to help you get started. So, there's a few ways for you to get started. And she said, well, I don't want to sell anything. And I said, no problem. You don't have to do that unless you choose to, but you still can be getting a discount on your product. And I want to make sure that you know about that. I mean, you can pay retail, and paying retail is completely fine if you want to pay retail. But listen, this is a journey. I love to tell people this is a journey, and this is not something that we're going to stop at day 24. So I'm setting that expectation for future product use, and you need to be getting a discount on your product, and you've got a couple options for that. You can sign up as a preferred customer and pay $19.95, and I told her about no monthly fees, no auto ships, the welcome gift. You can get 20% off your product, which, by the way, saves you $40 off your challenge. Or you can do the distributorship, which is $59. I told her about the welcome gift, no monthly fees, no auto ships. You can still get 20% off your challenge, but the great thing about this relationship is as your midsection begins to shrink and you began to feel really great and people ask what you're doing, you are able to send referrals. You literally have to do nothing. I will do the work for you, and you are going to benefit from that, and I don't want you to miss out on that. I could have stopped a preferred customer with her since she told me she didn't want to sell anything. But here's the thing, I would have taken a chance on missing out on referrals that she could be sending me. People are more likely to send referrals if it's helping them increase their discount, if it's benefiting them in some way. And also, people are more likely to stay on product if their discount rises, okay? So we know that AdvoCare is a referral-based business. We know that. And we don't want to take that away. And if we only share retail customer and preferred customer, then we are taking the chances of somebody sending referrals away. I have many team members who have sent me referrals, and they received a check and they decided to build a business because of that first check. So we don't want to lose that. So we want to make sure that we share all sides of AdvoCare. However, preferred customer is another great way to move product in the marketplace, and we know where product goes, business flows. So I've already gone over how much it is. I've already gone over what you get with it, but let's make sure that we understand the fine details. We know that retail customer is a preferred customer is a retail customer with a discount. That's it. They are not going to get paid. They cannot earn income. They cannot share product with other people. We know that they can move to a distributorship at any time they want to just by calling distributor support. And then we also know that retail customer counts towards things like rookie bonus and incentives, so like New York City and trips, and I love that because that's something that I can control. I cannot necessarily control if somebody's going to send referrals, and I cannot control if somebody's going to do the business. But what I can control is how much product I get into people's bodies, because I can control the amount of people that I talk to. And preferred customer is just another great option to move that product. So with that, I'm going to hand it back to Carrie so she can tell you about the third and fourth relationship a little bit more.